Hello, you join us back on this new extension with the raft foundation. Today and over the next few days we will be setting out the entire job. On this property we're going to be using the original stone and a load of new stone we've got getting delivered. So if you come in close you can see this beautiful stone. This is it. Yeah, this is what we're going to be using. It matches the house. So it's going to be a big old extension, 8 metres by 3 metres out, so big old space. So we're going to throw a mix on and get stuck in for the day. Before we even start thinking about all the heights of finished floor level and things like that, first thing we're going to do first is start setting out this extension with squareness and all of our lines. Already gone ahead and cleaned off the existing house trench block that did get covered in concrete, so that's all been cleaned back, so I can now push my square tight up to the property and actually find a square line. Thing is with this, obviously because it's a stone build, it'll be quite hard to square off the stone. It's going to be a really hard way to get a good reading, so just having that little bit of trench box dead handy. And today we'll be relying a lot on our Pythagoras theory, that's 3-4-5 method, to make sure that everything is square, because over there I think we've got to struggle to actually touch the trench block. So I'll get this first leg set and I'll get that leg set and then we'll do some diagonals. I'll do my corner block and we'll just see. Hello sir, how are you?
Good, thanks, how are you?
I've seen some good looking delivery drivers but none like you.
You're everywhere, mate. Over here.
Yeah, come on. I'll come round in a second. I'll come round, just give me 2 secs. What a guy. MKM, big up MKM. So, just slightly over here. A little bit more. I'd say a little bit more in all fairness, you know, because I've got a little gap here. I'd rather keep that gap constant. You know what? I'm really happy with that. I'd say that's square. Wicked. Alright, let's go sort out this great delivery driver. Looks pretty good to me. Bang on 3 metres. Okay, wicked. I'll give that a mark. And then in a bit, now we've got this, we should be able to do all of our other squares. Yeah. That looks like the setting out of a footing to me.
Yeah, fantastic.
Really good. 3000.
3,000.
Yeah, by 7 6 times 7 6 4 0.
So you like 8207.9.
Say that again.
8207.9. Actually see like.
Okay, sound. 8-2. Okay, sound. So 8-2.
Do you want to measure from corner building?
Yeah, 828.
Yeah.
8208. I'm doing diagonal. It's fine. 8208. Oh my, it's bang on. There you go.
Yeah.
Actually bang on. Actually bang on. Wicked. Okay, fantastic. So we've got this square. I mean, it's a pretty easy one to square anyway, or even set out. You don't even really have to do that. Sound. So earlier you saw us set out the extension square. It's a really easy one to set out. Obviously me and Jack did Pythagoras, so we got everything bang on, checking all of the corners. If you really wanted to, you could have just measured 3 metres off, 3 metres off, 3 metres off, and then just cross those lines with a string line. But you know, we're to the T here. So what I'm trying to figure out now is all of my heights, because obviously all the setting out is really done. So I've just put these profiles in the corner. They are sat directly on the corner of the property. I've set this laser to almost finished floor level. It's level with this stone here, so top of that stone. Of course, all of our stonework wants to run perfectly level with the existing property. And our block work, that's actually going to be ever so slightly higher because it's the same on the house. What we're doing is we're going to transfer that level over there to my profile here. Ah, look at that, perfect. You got tape on you? What a guy. So that mark there is top of stone, and 2 course of stone is 300 mil, because these stones are 150 mil with a bed, or 140 each, 150 with a bed joint. So there's that mark. So unfortunately for us, to go under all of this stone to get us up to that height earlier, we need a 30 mil split, which is no bother. So we're going to start the steel saw, do that split all the way around, set this height what I've just done over to that profile over there, and then we are laughing.
The sun don't reach, weary.
Yeah, I feel like that steel saw's on its last legs again. And again, don't expect anything less. Jack's on the trowel once again. It's where he should be, where he belongs. Sorry, Jay. You know I'm only playing.
I like it. You'll make me chuckle.
You know, like what we took out the original property. Easy laying onto concrete, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's nothing to it. Nothing to anything in bricklaying. Well, we only do easy shit anyway. There she goes. We were just setting out some air vents for this property because we're going to have a timber floor or a suspended floor joist. We need air circulation under this floor. So we were just working out exactly where the air vents are going. Because we have a 3 metre bifold door here, we don't want air vents under the door because that's more likely to get water ingress into the property. So we've got one right on an 890 pillar over there, and then one bang in the middle of this pillar, and then one bang in the middle of this pillar here. So we've got 3 along this run, we've got 2 over there where the boys are, and then we've got to put 2 over here. The telescopics, nothing mad. Nothing you can't handle in your marvellous van. I'm glad we saved this stone, because otherwise we would have been screwed today.
Well,
So-
yeah, we recently.
Have we?
Yeah, we sent them blocks back from the.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess we have got rid of quite a few things recently, haven't we? Is that one any better? It's worse. No, don't bother just yet. No, that's cool. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. 225 then. You'll see where I've marked out where that telescopic's going, so just avoid that and then that's it. Oh, great to see you back on the trowel, Jack. No. Fuck. Bones.
Something about it made my heart beat slow, just like a Sunday on a gravel road. I don't know why she soothes my soul.
Right, so we've just finished off all of the stonework. It only took about an hour. That's gone all the way around. We've just sent Jake off to go get a load of telescopics and some air vents so we can finish off that front skin. Now, we're just working out the underside of our joist level. We're going to end up having a sleeper wall here. A sleeper wall is just basically a wall that our joists are going to sit on, and we're going to have another sleeper wall over here up against this skin of the brickwork. Coming close. So we've just figured out our finished floor level, which is this concrete right there. We have 168mm floor joists, and then we have 18mm plywood going on that. Don't you worry.
186, eh?
What?
186.
No way. 186. I was just about to start doing like maths and 6 and carry the 1. 175mm split to go all the way around. So if you imagine our split, let's say, would sit there, for example, and then we've got the 168mm joist, which will sit there, and that 18mm worth of plywood we're going to put on will take us to our finished floor level. So that was that working out what Jack just did for us, because I'm a div. Sick, easy. So we just need to do a load of cuts. Easy. This is the telescopic air vent Jake just went to go get for us. Telescopic because, as you can see, it like angles down a little bit so it gets under the finished floor level. Unfortunately, they don't do 150mm inserts for the telescopic vent, so we have had to go for the 75mm, and then we're going to have to put a split underneath that. Just one of them, but yeah, we're going to install all of these. They're going all the way around the property. As you can see here, we've got 2 in this 3-metre leg, 2 in this opening here, which ends about there, and then another 3 over there. So this floor's going to get fully ventilated. These air vents are going to do are allow circulation and no damp smells, moisture, any badness to form under this floor, so it stays nice and dry. Check that again. Just hold it a little bit more straight. There. Sounds, there we go. Nice. So we've got 2 steel saws on the job, and both of them are broke. Pull cord's gone on this. This one just won't start, so I'm trying to Frankenstein the pull cord from this one and put it in this one, what starts. Come on. This is the thing that always goes in the steel saws, the pull cord. Yeah, so yours, Jake, can go, well, in the bin, because that's just crap. And then, how do I get that to lock into this thing? What a ball ache this was going to be. Time checks, 2 o'clock already. Time flies when you're having fun though, doesn't it, with the boys? It's been all right, hasn't it? It's not been a bad day. Mechanic! Well, I mean, what can't we do? Can't set that. And I'm actually hyped with that. I thought I'd left this kit at home, but obviously not. You watch, this will break now, this one. Oh, it's out of fuel, this one, isn't it? Surely. Good stuff. A little bit more for luck. Oh, it better not. I think it's the exhaust coming off again. Nice.
Sometimes Sometimes I play it safe, and you can see it. It's easy for me to show. But sometimes I'm really brave, and that just means that I'll try again tomorrow. It's my doubt creating mountains where the valleys used to be. Gotta change perspective if I really want to see that sunrise over the water. I swam over and under, get lost in all the wonder, never call it quits, no. When life hit me apart, I went faster and farther. I just gotta remember I was made for this.
Right, there we go. We have finished this extension, 3 meters out, 8 meters across, up to our finished floor level, and on the inside, the finished joist level. So joists are going to be going on in a couple of days. All of our stonework works coursing with the house, and all the air vents are in. Overall, it's not been too bad, pretty easy one to set out. A few little hold-ups with the old steel saws, so might have to go get a new one.
We've not had any luck with them, have we?
No, we've not had any luck. We've not had any luck with steel saws. In hindsight, I should get a new one, but hindsight's 2020. Hindsight's 2020, so I reckon a new steel saw is needed. But yes, thank you very much for watching this one. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time.